Hello my friends, it's Chico Lopez. Listen, I was going to make this video tomorrow, but I decided to make it in Spanish tonight, and so I'm going to make the one in English. Listen to me. We all go through adversities, but you got to be a bulldog. Look at these puppies. The puppies right behind me, on that picture behind me right there, those puppies were about 4 months old, 4 months old, and they're now about 2 years old. Look how this one looks just like it. A little bit of a topic, but I just noticed. Look how beautiful the puppy is. I love this puppy. Listen to me. Today, it's not about the puppy. It's about you. Today, we're going to talk about you. I'm going to talk about you because you're important to me. You're my friends. You come here. You call me on the phone. Some of you, we do business. Most of you, we don't do business. And most of you probably will never do business. But you have high respect for the American Pitbull Terrier. You have high respect for the men that have given the most for the breed, which is me. And so, because of that, I need to tell you a couple of things. I really appreciate you guys. And I know some of you guys, especially in the United States, some in Europe, are going through hard times. Financially, I don't think so. Because my phone keeps on ringing. People keep on calling me, trying to buy the puppies. You know, there was a time they'll give them the price and they're like, oh, why? Now they already know and they call me, the price is not a problem. You just got to qualify, right? For over a year, I had adversity last year. You saw me traveling around the world from coast to coast, United States, from New York to Miami, Miami to LA, to Vegas, to Texas, to whatever. You saw me all over the place. You saw me in China. You saw me in how do you call it, in Russia. You saw me in Ukraine. You saw me in Europe, in Spain, in Italy, in Poland, in Germany, all over the place. Okay, I was having a bad year in terms of the dogs only. In other venues, I was doing amazing time. Let me have the puppy again. Beautiful puppy, oh my God. But I was not having this. I was not having puppies. And I was missing having my puppies. We had 22 people in line, for some of them for a little over a year, waiting to have a puppy from Chico Lopez just like this. And I just couldn't come up with the puppies. We had so many problems. We had one this way, the other. It's like everything associated itself to create a problem. It's a little cold here. But leave him here with me. I like him. It's her actually, right? I like her. And what happens is, with all the problems that I had, you never saw me being sad. Never. You don't see me with my boots working, my dogs working in the jungle, walking through plants and doing this, because I'm really the jungle man. Remember the mountain man? I am the jungle man. Chico Lopez is the jungle man. And I tell you what, my level of happiness is always there. Do I go through adversity? Sometimes I get maybe a little bit upset or a little bit this or that. It's all temporary. When it comes to the coronavirus, I want to tell you something. You know, people do feel a little bit when it comes to staying with your wife a lot, for a long time, because, you have pressure. You want to go out, I guess. But here, we don't have that problem like you guys have in America. But, without having so many puppies, I will be probably a little bit bored. Now I have so many leaders, and I'm going to be able to make those people happy. I'm in a very good shape. So I'm very, very happy this year. For me, it's a blessing. For the people with the coronavirus, it's really, really bad. Even for family of mine in the United States, they, have family that they told them, said, listen, you're only going to get half of the salary. Another family member was working in a big company, and, they let the person go. And it's a little tough when you go through that, but I'm pretty sure they're going to come back and rebound and do excellent, no matter what. You guys live in an amazing country with a lot of changes. I've been studying the market a little bit. It's going to be fine. And there's going to be tons of opportunity for you guys when you come out of the pandemic. It's going to be fine. You hear all this news, all these negative things. Do not have emotional vampires around you. Don't have them. Be happy. Be happy because thinking that, you're a lion. And if they cage the lion for a little bit, for a few weeks, for a few months, when everything opens up, you're still going to be a lion. There's going to be opportunities for you there. If you're an eagle, you're still going to be an eagle. The bad news, if you're a duck of you're a fly, you're still going to be a fly. Nothing will happen. I suggest you to start learning and take advantage of the time you have. If you have time, study. I tell you a little secret about me. Every single day, I add tremendous amount of knowledge in my head. This brain here gets a lot of information. Every single day, you can count with one thing. Chico Lopez is going to be working with some dogs. He's going to be making some sales. He's going to be lifting people and teaching them how to do things better. But he's also going to be learning. My goal in life today is to uplift people. It's a beautiful feeling. Beautiful feeling. Right now, through the pandemic, sending money to family, friends, helping them, doing things like this. It's a beautiful thing to do that. It's a beautiful thing to be able to help other people. And it's a beautiful thing that when my clients get their dogs, they're so happy. Their happiness. Listen, how do you handle stress? You got to have a positive attitude. I'll tell you a little story. I worked at a furniture store in Houston, Texas for a long time. I did amazingly. The owner of the place, really great guy, very outstanding guy. I learned so much from him. I'm very grateful. And I learned a very special lesson on one day. A day that he was going to have an opportunity. And how you face that opportunity, if you face that opportunity with fear, you can have a problem. If you face that opportunity, if you are not happy and the opportunity comes by, you might miss it. You got to have the right emotional state. And I'm going to tell you the story about having the right emotional state and what was going through this man's head while an opportunity was facing him. And this is a true story. It's going to be a big holiday. I think it was the 4th of July in the United States, Independence Day. And we meet around 4:30, 5 in the morning. We drove very early from the house. And I was sales manager. And so somebody brought a desk, office desk, that it was worth around $7,000, $8,000. Was very expensive, and they damaged it when they're delivering it. So that was bad news to start the day. As soon as we walk in there to the desk, to the place where we start business, we found this piece here. So he was very angry, and I was the only guy there. And I'm looking at him. He's a multimillionaire, being very angry. I was working 16 to 14 hours a day. I was always tired, but I always thought about something. The world was made by men that were tired. The world was made by men that were tired. Don't ever be afraid to be tired. I was tired there because we worked so hard. And he was angry. And then he picked up this. It's an American thing, it's called a Sharpie. All right? He picked up a Sharpie. We buy these ones by the load. And he took this, and he took a piece of the desk. It was like a divisor thing in one of the drawers. And he wrote something in it. He put it away. Boom. Smile. It was amazing. The guy just started smiling. Look at the guy like, wow, great. At least he wasn't cranky anymore. We had an amazing day. We started going around the floor, helping people, lifting people, making people happy. Somebody has a $40,000, $50,000 sale. They don't know how to close it. Call Chico Lopez. Boom, 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 close the sale. Everybody's happy. It comes to, and I have haters. Oh my God, did I have haters. So all my life I had haters. And I'm okay. You know what always saved me? This is funny because everywhere has been a school of haters. In this place, I had so many haters. I mean, they punctured my tires. They wanted to kill me. And it was the same thing with the dogs. With some people. With the haters only. Which is a small group, by the way. They think this is the whole world. They're the whole world, but they're small people. And just like the employees in this place, are small people. They will hate the fact of my existence. Let me explain to you a very good sample. If everyone had an average of numbers in sales, and you had numbers that were similar, everybody like, hey, don't sell too much, don't sell too much. So they keep the numbers at a certain level.
Like a mafia.
Yeah, they keep the numbers like an average, right? And so everything. But then all of a sudden you get this monster, amazing salesman, and the guy takes the numbers and takes them to the sky. I went to Houston, Texas, and I'm parked in one new store they have in the Galleria, and I just kind of walked to the store, brand new store, and I walked to the store. I was at the Galleria Mall shopping, by the way. It's a very good a mall. If you don't have money, we really don't buy there. Like, we went to the Galleria Mall, we shopping, and I just walked, and I looked through the window, see if I saw somebody, didn't see nobody. Curiosity, I walked back into the rental car, and I see a guy running. Are you Chico Lopez? Yeah. Oh my God, I just want to shake your hand. You're an urban legend. Your numbers, what you've done is so amazing. And I have so many haters, yet the new generations were coming to me to tell me I'm an urban legend in the stores. It's so amazing. And the reason why they were so angry with me, those guys, is the same thing I did with the dogs. I raised the bar so high, so big, so powerful, that now they had to work a little harder. Now they had to bust their tails. And that's where the hate comes from.
What happened?
So what happened to the guy on the day is very beautiful. We go boom, 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 we break records. Great people, great atmosphere, a lot of sales, a lot of activity, running up and down, the adrenaline, I love it. It was my environment. And at the end of the night, he calls everybody, round of applause, you did good, blah, blah, mention a couple honorary people, you did great here, you did great there. He said, I want to give a round of applause here. Chico Lopez for amazing job he done, whatever. And I'm gonna, there has some activity that there were a prize to win. So they want to give me the prize. And I said, listen, can I trade it? What? Can I trade it? Simple. What's that? You know in the morning, the piece of drawer that you roast something? I want to have it, souvenir. You can give it to me after the thing finish. He sent everybody. What do you want? What you have for that? So I want to have it. You change your emotional state. I want to have it, souvenir. He took it out. He gave it to me. Had two things. The drawer is somewhere here. And a suitcase. On one side, he wrote something. And on the other side, he wrote something else. So amazing. These are lamps. They light up my road till today. He says, on one of them, he says, he's a millionaire. He works 7 days a week. I was working 7 days a week too. And he says, I am broke and I am hungry. And that is a deadly combination. It's so amazing. Think about a guy that is so filthy rich. He helps the community. He's a great guy. He's a great person. Not too many people can hang around with him. You need to be real tough to be there. And I was one of the few guys that actually left the place on his own. I said, I want to leave. And I left. You know, people didn't fire me, anything like that. Like some of the people did get fired. But the point is, this was here. He was always hungry. On the other side, he has something even more amazing. He says, feed opportunities and start problems. I think about this just about every 2 days. They call me and say, hey, a motor broke. Oh, we're having a storm here, and we have a lining, the heat this place, and the lining, the electricity is down. You know, we're going to be down. We need to deliver some product to some company that builds concrete, and we're going to have a problem. You know, I think about feeding opportunities and starving problems all the time. When hate comes in, I think about starve these and then go feed opportunities. Sometimes I was not even going to be focused on feeding an opportunity. I was just an idol. But when the hate comes in, you automatically, it make me get this energy because I got to go feed the opportunities. And here we go, I feed opportunities. So hate makes me stronger. It makes me a beast. I am in the American Pitbull Terrier. I am an institution. The best, always, forever, for history. VA the other day told me, said, nobody ever will cloud your merits. You are the best. What you've done on a global level, nobody can do it. And I tell you these things because that's the right attitude you gotta have. When this pandemic finishes, it'll be too late for you to react. You need to react now. You'll be thinking how you're gonna finish this pandemic and you do great. Right now, this pandemic, you know, we're not producing anything in the company, but I'm having a great time because I have 5 litters of puppies. I have two females in heat right now. The other 2 that are gonna come in heat. I'm gonna breed them all. I have a lot of puppies. You know, oh, Chico, I want to buy a puppy from you, my friend. I follow you for 5 years, for 10 years. No, my friend, I don't have puppies. You don't have to wait for a long time. Now, I have a puppy, my friend. Let's rock and roll. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. So we continue. The power of your mind. How you think is everything. Think big. Think huge. Work for your dreams. A lot of times, you can't really be working on your dreams right now a lot of time because you're working on the process to get you to the position where you could work on your dreams. For me, 21, 22, I'm doing exactly what I wanted to do. Sometimes I think, man, I would have done something else. I would have been extra rich, but would I be happy? I don't know. This is what is my call for, to be the guardian of the American Pitbull Terrier, to save the dogs for the next generations, to bring the truth, to separate, to give clarity to humanity. So people, don't waste your time. And those people that really want to get the very best dog can come to me. I'm a happy person. I want you to be happy. How you think is everything. Think properly. Make sure you don't think improperly. There's a book by John C. Maxwell that says, falling forward, knowing how to fall. People don't know how to fall. They fall backwards. You understand? So this pandemic right now is like a big fall. You learn, and all of a sudden you get up, and you do it properly, and you continue because that experience makes you better. There's a lot of things. Listen, they can tell you stories on how I converted. That's the day my friend called me. He said, prime, top of the line, prime boxer. He said, listen, Chico, I really admire you, how you handle the haters. Nothing can, they do all kinds of things, nothing can happen to you. I said, listen, you know what happened with me? I had the right perspective. There's millions and thousands and hundreds of thousands of people around the world that love me. They send me messages. And some of them they don't speak, they're quiet. Why should they participate and start engaging with low-life people? The low-life people is a small group. And a lot of them would like to call because they want dogs. Yeah, why don't you call the dog? When they mix this kind of BS, people don't call me. The garbage don't call me. So instead of having 20 calls, I only have 4 or 5 calls. But I got the ones that I want to talk with. Bingo! Make everything you can the best. Have the positive attitude towards everything. And remember, life is a process. Even haters is a process. So it's a cycle. They're going to go through that cycle, and sooner or later, boom, they're gone. By the way, she's just a cycle. That was all my words. Some guy like, oh, Chico's getting called by his wife. She's an amazing person.
Number one fan.
Number one fan, but I am the genius. So guys, God bless you. Enjoy yourselves. Be positive. Help other people. Listen, you work in a company. This is the opportunity for you to shine. Go help somebody. Do it. Help your family. Send some money to your brothers, your nephews, your mom, your father. Go do it. Why not? Even if they don't need it, just show some courtesy. Show some love. Money comes and goes. Who you are is more important. So build yourself every single day. I do that every day. My name is Chico Lopez, and I approve this message. Best guy in the history of the American Pitbull Terrier. Anyone can take a little bit of me and try to build things around me. They can't hurt me. Don't let yourself be hurt by COVID-19 and virus and stuff like that. When this is over, you are going to be perfect. But I want you to do better by having the right thoughts. My name is Chico Lopez. You can always find me at chicolopez.com. God bless you. Bye-bye.